up on Tech Tonight, Hokies got together to reach out and help the community.
And the Corps of Cadets are preparing for their 26-mile march. Find out the details next.
Welcome to Tech Tonight. I'm Becky Schumar.
And I'm Amy Margolin.
Thousands of Virginia Tech students woke up early Saturday morning to give back to the New River Valley community. About 9,200 students volunteered with the big event, a day of community service projects. Students worked on items like landscaping around people's homes and other projects despite the harsh weather. This student-run event dates back to 2002, starting with less than 500 students. Today, the event has grown drastically, with 1,250 projects completed. Students say that this is their way to give back and say thank you.
3 Virginia Tech students helped invent the future during last week's hackathon, a byproduct of the partnership between Virginia Tech and Carilion Clinic. The hackathon, which was held from April 7th to April 9th in Pamplin Hall of Virginia Tech, challenged students to code an app that would lead to improved healthcare in the New River Valley. The app that the winning team coded evaluated mental health and also detected signs of developing dementia and Alzheimer's. One member of the team, Jonathan Briganti, is a neuroscience major who works in an Alzheimer's lab. Briganti went into the hackathon looking for a way to digitize tests used to identify signs of the disease. One reason behind the app's idea is that the assessment would be much more accessible, allowing people to collect results and data whenever they would like. An increased amount of data would allow for more accurate diagnoses. The winning team won $2,500 in prize money, in addition to the opportunity to work with the Carilion Clinic in hopes of implementing their app to improve healthcare in the New River Valley. This presents a unique opportunity as most hackathon winners receive prize money but are not able to further develop their product.
Shackathon is a week-long event hosted by the Habitat for Humanity of the New River Valley in conjunction with its Virginia Tech affiliate. Hosted in the spring of every year, clubs and organizations from across majors, disciplines, and interests come together to build a shack to raise money for Habitat. This year brought out new and returning Shacksburg residents alike, including the men and women's rugby teams, fraternities, sororities, and political organizations. Clubs also came out to raise money for Habitat and their goal of providing housing for needy families in the area. This year continued Habitat's Shackathon streak with more donations, fresh faces, and a successful week overall.
The Virginia Tech Corps of Cadets class of 2019 will complete a road march on this Saturday. It is the second half of a 26-mile march made in commemoration of Virginia Tech's first cadet, Addison Caldwell's journey to Virginia Tech in 1872. The march will begin on Virginia 621, about a quarter-mile west of the Caldwell Fields area of the Jefferson National Forest, and will end on Upper Quad of Virginia Tech. Everyone is welcome to come out and watch as they march through town and to watch the ceremony on the Upper Quad once the cadets have returned to campus. Alumni and friends can support the cadets by being a Caldwell March sponsor. They can donate $500 or more to sponsor a cadet. The cadet will then wear the name tag recognizing their sponsor, and afterwards the name tag, a commemorative pin, and a photo of the cadet are sent to the sponsor. Cadets raised $126,631 this year.
Let's take a moment for our weekend forecast with Chapin Kofod.
Hi, I'm Chapin Kofod with your weekend weather report. If you've been stressing out over classes and tests these past couple weeks, this weekend will be the perfect opportunity to blow off some steam. The active weather will be far west of us this weekend as a high pressure on the surface and aloft will be in control of our weather. The high pressure will clear out the skies and make for it to be a beautiful spring weekend. Each day this weekend will get a little warmer, with Friday being the coolest. The temperatures will still be chilly at night though, so don't dress too ambitious when you go out this weekend. Friday will be sunny with temperatures being right around 60. Saturday will also be quite sunny with highs getting into the mid-60s. Sunday looks to be the best day of the weekend. It will be sunny and have temperatures near 70. The lows this weekend will all be right around 40. If you want to enjoy the beautiful weather this weekend without exerting too much energy, the baseball team will be hosting Pittsburgh here at English Field. If you aren't one for baseball, I still encourage you to get out as much as possible this weekend. There isn't anything much better than a warm spring weekend. Hopefully we can have gorgeous weather again next weekend for the spring game and family weekend. Back to you, Amy.
Thank you, Chapin. Once again, Forbes magazine has placed Blacksburg on the list of the 25 best places to retire in the United States. The list takes many factors such as cost of living, home prices, safety, and access to healthcare into account. Although Blacksburg ranks slightly above the national median for cost of living and home prices, the college town had good marks for its climate and low unemployment and crime rates. Local retirees reported that some of the factors that drew them to Blacksburg were the interaction with college students, the beautiful landscape and scenery, and the rural feeling without being too far out of a town. However, Mayor Ron Rordam states that the most unique and important part of Blacksburg is its sense of community. Although Forbes magazine does not rank the list of the 25 best retirement communities, it is safe to say that Blacksburg is among the best. Stay tuned for your entertainment news.
Hi, I'm Jimin Yu.
And I'm Catherine Maxwell with your entertainment news.
Be a part of It Prosen by participating in the #1 collegiate relay in the world since 2009. Relay for Life is an event where everyone in communities across the world celebrate the lives of people who have battled cancer, remember the loved ones, and fight back against the disease. Virginia Tech's Relay for Life event is one of the most successful in the nation. In 2009, the university began breaking records by raising more than $500,000 every year and has raised over $5 million for the American Cancer Society. This event will be held on the drill field for a full 12 hours on Friday, April 22nd. Throughout the night, featured speakers from the community will be sharing their stories and get the relay moving with dances and games. There will be on-site fundraisers and pep rally to support the cause. Sign up today as an individual or as a family team.
The Virginia Tech Union presents a little spin on dodgeball for this Friday, April 15th. The game will be played under a black light starting at 6 in the evening and lasting until 9 at night. The event will be hosted in the Commonwealth Ballroom of Squires. You can come alone or have a team play. Preferably a team of 6 is ideal for this occasion.
The Cranwell International Center and the Council of International Student Organization are hosting the 57th Annual International Street Fair. This event promotes cultural exchange through showcasing and representing diversity on campus. The student groups will celebrate and share their traditions and heritage as a way to foster meaningful interactions throughout the Virginia Tech and Blacksburg community. The annual event will take place on Sunday, April 17th from noon to 5 in the afternoon on Collegiate Avenue near Squire Student Center. There will be a stage for performances and booths held by student organizations to provide opportunities for others to share and learn the tradition of various cultures.
On Saturday, April 16th, give yourself a cheat day and head on over to the Blacksburg Rotary Chocolate Festival, located in downtown Blacksburg, beginning at 11 a.m. and lasting until 5 in the evening. You can sample up to 30,000 different pieces of chocolates. This event is for anyone who wants to explore chocolates from different cultures. Tickets are available on their website at blacksburgchocolatefestival.com. Stay tuned for your sports news.
Hi, I'm Lauren Pack.
And I'm Billy Parvitam with your sports news. On Sunday afternoon at Bosch-Hammer Stadium at Chapel Hill, Virginia Tech baseball came in looking to snap its 2-game series losing streak, in addition to its 17-game losing streak overall. And it was finally today to break that streak as the Hokies defeated number 11 ranked UNC 4-3 through great pitching and timely hitting. The Tar Heels got on the board first on a Virginia Tech error in the bottom of the first inning. The Hokies were able to tie the game in the top of the third on a single by Phil Sciaretta that scored Garrett Hudson. Tyler Ramirez of the Tar Heels would give UNC the lead back in the bottom of the 7th inning with an RBI single. The last 2 innings will be pivotal for the Hokies. VT would tie the game in the 8th inning off a suicide squeeze from Raheem Cooper that scored Logan Bible, And in the top of the ninth, Virginia Tech would take the lead for good as they were able to take advantage off of a Tar Heel error, score 2 runs. And in the bottom of the ninth, UNC was able to add a run on a Ramirez homer and load the bases with 2 outs, but Cole Cragel was able to retire Eli Sutherland to seal the victory for the Hokies and bring the final score to 4-3. VT starter Packy Naughton had a solid start, going 7 innings while allowing 6 hits, 1 run, and striking out 6. Cole Cragel picked up the win with 2 relief innings and allowing 1 run. On offense, Phil Sciaretta paced the Hokies with 3 hits, while Joe Friday Jr. also picked up his 4th multi-hit game of the season. Errors were key in this game as well, as both teams combined for 5 errors, which led to 3 runs being scored. With the win, the Hokies improved to 11-22 overall, including 2-13 in the ACC. In addition to snapping their 17-game losing streak, they won at Chapel Hill for the first time since 1976. Up next on the schedule is Radford for a 3rd time this season. The game will be played at a neutral site in Calfee Park in Pulaski on Wednesday.
Legendary former head football coach Frank Beamer received the Football Bowl Association's 2017 Champions Award. FBA Executive Director Wright Waters announced the award Monday. Waters said, quote, "Frank Beamer has meant so much to college football. The example he has set over the years is something every coach should strive for, and Frank's coaching achievements speak for themselves, and speaking on behalf of our organization and membership, I cannot think of anyone in our industry who is more deserving," end quote. The award was started in 2009 and is presented once a year to a coach or administrator for distinguished service to college football, with an emphasis on supporting the student-athlete experience through postseason football bowl games, end quote. Beamer concluded 29 years with the Hokies this past season with 238 wins with Virginia Tech and 23 straight winning seasons. He is also the FBS coach with the longest uninterrupted term. The award is Beamer's most recent recognition and comes after the men's football locker room renaming in his namesake in late March and renaming of Spring Road next to Lane Stadium on Beamer Way. Beamer may be done coaching, but his career and contributions to the university continue to be celebrated.
It's been a pretty good couple of days for Hokie softball. Pitcher Maggie Tyler has been named the ACC Co-Pitcher of the Week for a 3rd consecutive week to go along with the team's solid play. Tyler continues to dominate the opposition. On Wednesday, she led the Hokies to their highest-ranked home win as Virginia Tech defeated 7th-ranked James Madison, as she pitched all 7 innings while allowing only 1 run on striking out 8. On Sunday, Tyler set a new Virginia Tech single-season record as she picked up her 16th win of the season versus Louisville. In the series, she pitched an impressive 24.1 innings, only giving up 4 runs while having an ERA of 1.48. For Tyler, this is the 4th time in her VT career that she has been named ACC Pitcher of the Week. VT softball split their weekend doubleheader with the Cardinals. In Game 1, VT secured their 8th shutout of the season, winning 4-0. Tyler has previously mentioned, threw in both games, striking out 12 while only giving up 1 run. And Lauren Duff and Vanessa Gonzalez paced the Hokie offense, combining for 4 hits and 2 runs scored. And in Game 2, Virginia Tech lost a defensive game by the score of 2-1. Overall, Virginia Tech ranked 2nd in the ACC in the win-loss record. Next up for the Hokies on the schedule is a doubleheader against Longwood in Farmville on Wednesday, followed by a home doubleheader against Notre Dame on Saturday and Sunday.
Sophomore guard Jalen Hudson of Richmond is the latest player to be granted release from the Hokies last Wednesday. Hudson said in a tweet, quote, "I want to thank Virginia Tech for giving me the opportunity to do what I love and for providing me with a world-class education. To Hokie Nation, Castle Guard, and the fans, thank you for your overwhelming support. Your enthusiasm and spirit made my experience here an absolute joy," quote. His release comes after sophomore backup center Satchel Pierce was granted release last Tuesday. Pierce cites lack of playing time as incentive for his release. Hudson played all 35 games this year, is tied for 4th in scoring and 3rd in starts and 7th in minutes. Hudson signed with former coach James Johnson of Virginia Tech in 2013 when he was a high school senior in Ohio and continued to play under Buzz Williams the following season. He is one of several players to make this decision to transfer, along with Joey Van Zegeren, who has kicked off the team and transferred, Adam Smith, who transferred, and Malik Mueller, who left to pursue the pros. Hudson also thanked his coaches, teammates, faculty, and staff in his tweet, saying, quote, "After careful consideration and discussion with my family, I've decided to get my release and transfer. Not sure what God has in store, but I only ask that you pray for me," end quote. Best of luck to the Hokies and men's basketball as they prepare for next season, and to Hudson as he decides his next steps to continue his athletic career. So Kobe Bryant's last game is today. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's been a great career. He's one of the greatest players of all time, and it just shows you with guys like Peyton Manning retiring earlier this year and David Ortiz retiring at the end of the year that even the legends, even the great ones, they can't play forever, and eventually they'll have to put it down.
Yeah, Kobe's been playing for 19 years, and that's actually since I was born, so that's a really long time. But that's all for Tech Tonight. I'm Lauren Pack.
And I'm Billy Parvitam. Stay tuned for next week.
This student-run event, sorry.
Sorry.
But,
What are we talking about?
Fetty
Wap was a huge success this past Thursday at Burris Hall. Let's take a look at what, did I say it wrong?
It's Fetty Wap.
I noticed people were laughing at me.
Today, to sign up on the... sorry.
Shoot, I said Beamer Wavy.
Beamer what? That's okay.
Are you?
Well, hey, you always need to get some, rest is important.
You missed 2 classes.
Yeah.
I can hear everything.
Oh my gosh.
You were good. We can just start at sign up.
Okay.
It's okay, I didn't know until I got here.
I didn't know that. It's Fetty Wap. Then why is it YAB?
It should be.
Come on now.
It should be an O.